Hello, everybody out there in podcast land. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the show. This episode is brought to you by G2 Paintball. G2 Paintball is back, and you guys should be incredibly excited. If you are in the area, in Arizona or anywhere on the West Coast, you want to make sure you do not miss this. Being in paintball shape is one of the most important things to being a top-level player. Not just a top-level pro, but a top-level player in any division. If you are trying to win tournaments, you want to be in the best physical condition possible. Paintball is so physically demanding. It requires so much of your physical ability, and G2 Paintball is designed to help you maximize that potential both on and off the field. G2 Paintball played a huge role in our World Cup win. It pays dividends to get out there and do these exercises, do these kinds of training. It is so difficult. It is very tough, but it is going to put you in position to win events, and that's what we're here to do. I teach this at all of my clinics. I always preach the importance of physical fitness in paintball ability. You can get all the way to the finals, but if you are only at 60% and a less talented, less skilled, less experienced team is at 90 or 100%, they are likely going to beat you. Do not let your physical ability be the reason you guys are not winning events. Get signed up for G2. If you guys are in the area, make sure you get active, get involved. It is owned and operated by Victor Gamboa and Rusty Glaze. You have players like Tyler Harmon, myself, Ryan Greenspan, all part of the entire G2 program. You guys can stay up to date with everything at g2paintball.com, and we hope to see you at an event very soon. This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Lone Wolf Paintball. Lone Wolf Paintball is an online supplier that has been around for a very long time. They've actually been Michigan's premier paintball field and supplier since 1987. Now expanding into the online retail store, they are really trying to do their best to supply everything you need to the paintball community. They have it all. You get over to lonewolfpaintball.com. If you want Field 1, HK, GI, Dye, it doesn't matter. They got it. You can surf the website. You can check it out. They have what you need, guaranteed. And they also boast excellent customer service and same-day shipping. That's pretty badass. You could go to the website, order something, and it's going to be sent out that day. That's fantastic. That's amazing customer service. So again, guys, if you would like, you could head over to lonewolfpaintball.com. You could also check them out on YouTube and Instagram. Their Instagram is lonewolfpb, and their YouTube is Lone Wolf Paintball. And you can see and keep up to date with all their latest deals, their sales, their content. It's a lot of really fun stuff. Play the Game Podcast is excited to have them on board, and you guys should head over and become part of the community. All right. This episode is brought to you by Transfuse. Transfuse is the only all-natural electrolyte drink that you guys need to have in your cabinets. We love this stuff. We've been using this for an entire season now. This stuff is amazing. I feel great when I drink Transfuse. I drink it every single day. I don't go a day without putting a packet of Transfuse in my water. It's very easy, very portable, easy to travel with, and delicious to drink, which means that you're going to love drinking it and you're going to drink more of it, which is going to be incredibly beneficial to your health. Has magnesium, potassium, sodium, which are all amazing for proper hydration. It has zinc, vitamin C, vitamin B, and choline. These things are incredible cognitive enhancers and immune boosting formulas that you don't want to miss out on, especially in times like this. I'm telling you, I drink Transfuse every single day. I love it. Tyler does as well. Anybody who has tried it has been just pouring with great feedback back to us. There's a reason that they're at all the NXL events, and a lot of the top teams and top professionals are using this product. Do not walk around dehydrated. I never realized how dehydrated I was, even when I was drinking all sorts of water. It's not enough. You need the proper nutrition. You need the right ingredients. Transfuse has done a great job of curating the perfect formula. Transfuse is absolutely spectacular, and for all of our listeners, there is a special deal for any Play the Game listener. If you head over to translabs.com, that's tranzlabs.com, and use code PLAYTHEGAME at checkout, you will get 10% off. If you subscribe, which means they auto ship you your package every single month, whatever you want, whatever type, whatever flavor, whatever electrolyte formula you desire, they will give you an additional 11% off. So it becomes a 21% discount exclusively for all Play the Game listeners. Huge, huge shout out, and we are incredibly thankful for our supporters. And if you guys would like to go support them, it's translabs.com. Use code PLAYTHEGAME. We are brought to you by Heal Brand. Heal Brand is the best CBD company that we have ever come across. I've been taking CBD products for years now, and I absolutely love it. But Heal Brand has taken my CBD consumption level to the next next tier. This stuff is really the luxurious, high quality, best brand that you're going to come across. Their whole claim to fame is the nanotechnology. It's the real deal. The claim is that through their nanotechnology, the CBD can actually break through the cellular wall and get into the bloodstream much faster and more efficiently. So you need less to do more. Often CBD products, you'll need to take it for a couple weeks before you really start noticing all of the benefits. With this stuff, as soon as you take it, you notice it right away. Within 15, 20 minutes, you're feeling the benefits of CBD. CBD is great for inflammation, anxiety, sleeping, all sorts of different stuff. CBD is really exploding on the scene because it has such a wide variety of benefits. I personally love to use CBD before I go to bed so I can get a full, well-rested night of sleep. Sleep is so crucial. It's so important. If you want to recover well, if you want to fight off depression and anxiety and those unwanted emotions, proper sleep is where you need to start. CBD products really help me do that, and Heal brand CBD has a wide variety of options of different products, different formulas. It is all natural. It's amazing. This stuff is fantastic. You guys can head over to healbrand.com, check them out, and there is an exclusive offer to all of our PTG listeners. If you use code PLAYTHEGAME at checkout, you'll get 10% off. All right, everybody, this is an amazing episode. We have none other than Konstantin Fedorov. Fedorov is back in the U.S. He's here. He's ready to compete at the next NXL event. This is massive news. Fedorov has spent majority of 2020 and the first part of this year stuck away from playing paintball at the highest levels, doing what he loves. If you guys have been following professional paintball, you know that a lot of the Russians have been struggling with visas. Fedorov has his visa. He's here. He's ready to party. He's excited. And the paintball world is definitely gaining a superstar. So huge news. We're very excited to sit down and talk with him. Without further ado, we're going to hop in the show.
That was an insane inside move by Marcelo Margot. Great communication.
And the crowd starts chanting Harmon.
Great shot by all the guys. So Tyler Harmon saved that game.
Came out with 2 wins. Marcelo Margot was on fire.
Konstantin Fedorov, the man, the myth, the legend. Such an epic show we're about to have with you, man. We're so excited to have you on, dude. And you are tuning in live from the U.S. I think the world is going to be happy to hear that you're back and you're going to be able to play the NXL. Tyler's new teammate, Fedorov's new teammate. Tyler, you guys are here in the building. What's going on, man?
Not too much. I just joined my real life. Finally got my visa.
There you go.
Oh, you've been on a journey.
With this guy, Tyler Harmon.
Yeah.
That's really surprised me.
You've been on a journey, dude.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I mean, the honor's all mine, dude. You're like the Michael Jordan, that's what they say of paintball. And you've been one of the hardest hitting paintball players to ever play the game. And one of also the most stylish and, fiery, which I'm inspired by because that's the type of shit that drives me. And I'm just stoked to have you here, man. I'm sure you've been on quite the journey with everything that's been going on since the pandemic. So how have you been, dude? How's everything been throughout that journey? Because it's been, I'm sure, pretty crazy.
Oh, first of all, thanks for the good words.
Yeah.
And
let's go.
I don't know. When the COVID starts, it's kind of hit me real bad because I couldn't make my visa. So I stuck in between Moscow and Ukraine, tried to figure out my visa situation. Mm-hmm. And I've got maybe 3 times I apply my documents to the embassy and they say, no, you're not allowed to do it. You're not allowed to do it. I just, damn. So I've got regular visa, B1, B2. Second time I applied to emergency visa, which is I'm not supposed to do, but I try everything. So I did it again. So finally they give me visa and I'm really excited to play. I'm really happy right now because I joined my family in a second family. Mm-hmm. And I mean, besides that, I travel with Ukrainian boys to Poland and play a little bit in Poland League.
Nice.
That's maybe 2 events.
What's that league?
Huh?
What's the league called that you played out there in Poland?
This is, to be honest, I don't know, like Polish league or whatever. Mm-hmm. It's like the owner of this league. It's owner of the Verse team.
Okay, there we go.
They're really stylish guys. they're really excited to play versus pro, but they cannot get into the Europe. So because of
Mhm.
pandemic. So
Yeah. So it took a couple tries to get, and you got it. I'm sure you like grabbed your bag and just like ran to the airport as soon as you could once you heard the news.
well, this is true because my bag was ready. I was like just run out like a crazy, grab my bag. I'm going. Yeah, that
So
was
what
really
was
happy.
Oh
why
man.
why was it so difficult to get your visa? What was the issue? How come some of the Russian players have been able to get the visa and some can't?
Well, to be honest, right now I got super lucky
Mm.
because no one can have visa. Not even Russian Legion guys or my guys in Ukraine. So I don't know. It's more politics or COVID. So it's up in the air. I have no clue, to be honest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah, because I think
But I mean, it's right now. I would say it's more politics stuff because change the president in the United States. They fighting versus each other, so they try to lock people in the country.
Mm,
So somehow this is it.
and they use
I
COVID
see.
as maybe an excuse to make the visa
Probably,
more difficult.
probably.
But still, some of the Russians obviously have made it. Mishka's been able to come over. Some are Russian Legion, but then like Kirill hasn't been able to come over. Karslev. So it's weird that it's like 50-50.
It's not 50-50 right now. It's like 99 versus 1%.
Oh, whoa.
Okay. Okay. In the paintball
Because,
world, it's 50-50.
well, probably.
Yeah.
Well,
Not for
yeah,
Fetty
I don't
though.
know. I don't know what their situation because I'm 2 days ago I visited in some small event in Russia and I met Malloy and he tell me how did you get visa and I tell him like I probably was born with a huge super lucky star on my head so somehow. So I spoke a
Well,
little
hey,
bit and they asked me how did you get it so I just said I just super lucky that's it. My managers just work sending so many mails. I think I sent maybe more than 15 mails just
wow.
to explaining why I have to be here, why. So NXL sent me a letter, Tom called, Mom D. So this is
Cool.
huge process.
Yeah.
Yeah. You've been working hard, man. You've been working hard to get back over here and you
I
finally
mean,
did it.
I'm missing the game, so I have to do something with it.
Yeah.
I don't want to play with like a rookie league, whatever. Practice
Uh-huh.
myself. It was, it's not the same, you know.
No. I saw you playing a tournament out there and just like, doing work, obviously just running down the field. But you've been, for people who think that you haven't been playing paintball, if you go watch YouTube, this guy looks fit. He's ready to go attack the field. He's ready to play some ball. He has not been just sitting on his butt. I'm sure you've been working very hard throughout all of this as well.
Well, yeah, I try to do my best because without the paintball, I don't know my life will be really boring.
Maybe race
Yeah.
cars. I saw you at some kind of like race car place. I could see you doing that, either like riding motorcycles or something crazy.
Well, yeah, I met one guy and he's going to be professional. He just built a car, which is he called his car Jellyfish. So
Okay.
it's a
Jellyfish.
BMW 2, and he built it real nice. I have picture on my phone, but I mean I don't think that people can see it.
Yeah.
And he's doing a really good job because his style is really aggressive, and he's I don't know, he just emotionally really friendly. So
Yeah.
I kind of follow his races, and that's what you see. It's nearby my home, so they drifting around. So
Yeah.
probably without paintball, I probably choose motorcycle more than cars because it's less expensive
Yeah.
and you can have more fun because you're alone.
It's a little
Oh man.
crazier too. It's funny. That's like your play style. Just you're on a motorcycle out there.
That's true. It's a little dangerous if you go through the city, but it's still, it's
Yeah.
still.
Very
Oh,
cool.
it's fun. Yeah, I definitely I love ripping around on a bike. It's also, we need you playing paintball, so don't be getting hurt out there on a bike or anything. We need you, on the field.
Do you have bike?
No, but my family does. They do a lot of dirt biking and like just you know, like cruising and stuff like that. Just going and sightseeing. So we do that sometimes.
But your country more gentle with the bikers.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
country is not.
No.
You have to be aware of people, not yourself.
Yeah.
You have to make like 10 steps ahead and you have to know exactly what you're doing. But it's still somebody wants to playing like racing someone and I have like 2 crashes. Like
Oh yeah.
and
You've been in 2 crashes?
yeah.
Oh wow.
And I was like on the highway, some dude just opened the door and just smashed it flying away. Yeah, it is.
On the
It
highway.
was a long time
gosh.
ago. Huh?
On the highway,
No,
somebody
it's-
opened. Oh my god. Wow.
Yeah, he just opened the door and it's in a second. I'm flying over, my bike was like a rose, like a flower.
Oh,
And I was
exploding.
like, I was sitting on the ground and what just happening?
No way. So you got banged up for sure on that. Like you didn't break
It
anything?
was back in the days, it was when I played with Russian Legion.
Yeah.
I didn't say
Damn.
to anyone. I was like, I couldn't turn my neck a little bit. I was just, all right, I'm gonna play. All right, maybe right
Oh,
side.
damn. Dude, what year was that?
I think it was 11th. Yeah,
Yeah.
2011. Yeah, it was.
Wow.
And another
10
crash
years
was
ago.
after that, maybe 1 year later. Some dude just stopped in the middle of the way, and I just whatever, and I hit him with the left hand, just slide like at least 50 meters, and just well, it is what it is.
Jeez, bro. That's
Why
crazy.
I'm telling you, your country is more gentle than ours.
Yeah.
People they don't mind about biker.
Yeah.
Who is this? I'm bigger, so I'm Nike torn. That's it.
Aggressive. Yeah.
Crazy.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Man, so dude, how did you get into the sport of paintball?
Was it a birthday party?
I just tried to remember when I started. And well, at the beginning, so I was born in a small town we have 12,000 people. It was
Wow.
a military town and it was closed. So nobody can get in without special paperwork.
Oh, wow.
And when we've been in school, I changed a lot of sports. My parents wants to drop me in the soccer team, but they cannot handle because the travel is so long. At least they have to go 40 miles to bring me to the school. So it doesn't work. We're back up. I play mini football. I don't know what you call it, mini soccer.
Yeah.
Or mini football.
So
I play. Yeah. I mean, indoor football, indoor soccer. I play basketball. I play this mini football. I play volleyball. So I change a lot of things. So one timer we jump in the camp and we play rec ball between the camps squads, and we won. And after that, somehow our trainer connect with their trainer. They start dating.
Oh.
That's how I get into the paintball. That's a funny thing, but that's how I get in.
Wow.
And one of the events, I've seen Russian Legion, how they played, and I met some of the ref, and I asked, can I jump in this team? Because I didn't know anyone in this team. I mean, I'm talking about the whole squad. And she said, I will ask them, but I don't know how we can get in because you're really young and they like 10 years ahead. I mean,
yeah,
more than
that's
you.
right.
So I made tryouts. It was between Vasa Panteleev. He was the same timer as me. So we get tryouts and they tell, all right, so we call you. 1 month, no one called me. I was like, all right, whatever. Paintball's done. I have to find another sport. So after 1 month, they called me and they said, you are in, so we can come up and start practicing with us. So 3 years in a row, after school, I have to go to the practice with them. So my parents brought my bag to give it to me after school. They take all the what is it called? backpack
Books
from
and stuff.
school. Yeah. And I grabbed this bag going through like bus, subway, walking, set up the field, everything like that. So 3 years in a row, we're doing the practice like that.
What was that
So
like during that time? Can you kind of describe those 3 years and like what it did for you as a paintball player? I'm sure that's kind of like where you fell in love with it, I would imagine.
well, yeah, because we're childs and we love to
Yeah.
shoot people, right? So this is the thing why I really love this sport. All the childs love
Yeah.
it. And yeah, somehow I start loving this more and more because I start meeting new guys. They teach me a lot. So I met up Mishka, so we start be friends, like real close.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
How old were you like when you met Mishka?
I think I was 17 or 18, something like that.
Wow. Yeah, you guys are two of the best to ever, come out of that part of the world. And it's just amazing, that you guys clicked up and formed like an early alliance and taught each other the game and were able to bounce ideas off of each other and really, take it to those next levels, which is really cool.
Yeah, it's true because I don't know, like 20 years at least, we know each other and we pretty much know without any words all the emotions. We exactly knows. Maybe he mad at me, but I don't want to ask it because I see on your face, something like that. So, and the same thing in the game because sometimes we get like arguing, but it's not a lot. Mostly we try to fix during the game, and like body language says a lot.
Yeah, absolutely.
Body
Yeah,
language.
you're right. At a certain.
Yeah, body language is one of the most important things. You can tell a lot about somebody by the way they are acting towards you, not just how they are verbally speaking to you, for sure.
Yeah, you can see whatever you see, any team you'll see on the webcast. So you see how team work each other. I mean, not work each other, like how they feeling, one by one. Because I can tell you like when you guys playing, and I can tell you how good you are will be in after prelims.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you feel not comfortable, but during the tournament you get like step up closer and closer, and when you feel this thing, it's hard to beat up.
Yeah.
Also, most of the teams, like you see it in the prelims, they dominate. But if those games really easy for them, when you go in like quarterfinal or semifinal, they get smashed by another team because they don't have like anything from anyone in the prelims. So now this is like you have to work like more than 100% because right now this is real deal in front of you, and you're not ready to make that.
So true, man. That's such a huge bit right there of knowledge for like paintball players out there listening. And just like what he's talking about is just never stop progressing, like never stop digging deeper to try and know more about the situations. Even like we were talking about, if you win a point, still stay out there and be like, okay, this could have happened, and really break it down so you know all the situations as you grow into the tournament. Absolutely, dude.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. So after the 3 years there, what kind of happened next? How did you get into like the tournaments and starting to do that kind of stuff?
I tell you one thing. I remember. So after each event in Russian Legion, we have meeting at the bank, and I have my perfect stats. The first event in 10 months, when we back up, I have 100% minus of my stats. I play one game and I have like they shot me first.
Yeah.
And so it was like my best stats ever. I remember that.
There you go. Inspiration right there.
Wait, Fedorov. So you played one game and you said they shot you first?
Yeah.
And so is bad stats.
Yeah. I tell minus 100.
Yeah, dude.
That's maybe like push me forward. So now the way I play.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. If that's not inspiration for everybody out there, I don't know what is. That Konstantin
it
is
was
telling
really
us
funny
that.
when like coaches tell me, so coach, so you have like minus. I mean, well, I can handle it.
There we go.
Who was the coach back then? Who was on the team?
It was like Vlad Alenin, Vlad Grigoriev, Peter, which is Frankenstein.
Yeah, Frankenstein.
He's the most difficult guy than I ever played, like snapping.
Mm.
You can't beat him, like he's just a phenomenal guy.
Whoa.
Mishka, Alex Solodovnikov, Alex Solovyov, he's coaching Russian Legion right now. The coaches was Peter Sanich, Alex Kubatov. Also Sam playing. Sam, he's coaching Russian team right now. The guy with all his back in huge tattoo. I think you remember him. And also Sergei Leontiev, who owns the team. He also playing.
Cool.
So those people are, I don't know, they grow me. I really, really thankful for them and how they believe in me. Because when remember 7-man, like NPPL or whatever. So Dynasty dominates like a long time. And when I jump in, I was like, damn, those kids are super fast. I love the style of playing. To be honest, I learned a lot from it because they are super fast, they're aggressive, they have hunger for winnings. And those my guys tell me, yeah, Americans have a different style. And I was looking all the time how they're playing, what they're doing. And I never seen any, I don't know, plan. It's more like creative play. If you see you doing, and that's what teach me most of the time. We can have like huge whatever snaps. We can be real good at breakouts, but during the game you have to read it and you have to react immediately, instantly. If you didn't do it, you're losing the things. And that's what the dynasty style back of the days teach me. Also, Team Strange, if you've seen, if you remember them, they're really good.
Absolutely.
They like to cheese, but they playing really good. So in 7-man, I don't have really good stats, and I didn't play really good. And somehow at the meeting, some of the coaches don't want me continue to play. It was like 2 versus 2. 2, they want me to play. 2 tell me, no, he's not ready for that. We have to quit him. And owner of Russian Legion said, no, he needs me. So next year, the X Bowl will come up. And that's how I just feeling. That's my game. I'm starting going crazy because I love the style. I love the aggression. I love the feelings. So everything is make me more hunger for the, I don't know, for kills, for winnings. So this is it. Actually, that's how I'll start playing more aggressive style in X Ball.
This was in like 2004. Is that?
I think, yeah, it's European X Ball League. I think it is like 2004.
Man, dude, when you guys came on the scene back then, Russian Legion, you especially, just I was a kid. I know Tyler was a kid. How old are you now?
I'm not remembering. 36. Yeah,
36. Okay, yeah, I'm 30. You know, so you're like the generation before us. And watching you play at that time was, I mean, you guys were the baddest dudes in town, ran and shot everywhere. You know, it was a lot like Dynasty. Dynasty was the first team to do it over in the US, but then Russian Legion just really kind of took everything to the next level, you know, in your style with how aggressive it was, how technical, how athletic. It was really fun to watch, man. I think it changed the game during that time too. If it weren't for those kind of styles, your kind of style, X-Ball never would have been that interesting, you know?
Yeah.
It was interesting. Yeah, it was interesting because the way you guys were playing the game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Russian Legion, this is a system. They usually play a system, but I'm kind of doesn't feel that I'm not ready for the system. I'm not a system guy. Because during the practice, I try to find the way what is better for the team. But back of the days, I was thinking about myself. I don't mind what my people doing behind me. I have to do myself. That's why I do whatever I want.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. So I just saying I'm not system guy.
Yeah, I understand that.
What has made you, because that's a tough thing to do. A lot of players, they need a system. They need a coach and an organization to tell them, you know, you go here and shoot this way. This is your job. Why is it that your style is so different? What is it that you see about the game that makes you so creative? You know, I guess if that's a good way to put it.
Well, back of the day, coaches are working with me with imagination. So they kind of, it's one of the drill, then you kind of turn back and field have to be behind you. So they tell me uh, numbers, where's the kind of players and what they shoot in which lanes. And they set up from 5 to 10 targets. And I have to turn over and I have to imagine like upside down. And I have to run through the gap, which those people not shooting. And I have to shot every single target. They work with me a lot with this thing, especially Alex Kubatov. Owner of the team, he always, after our practice, he always tell me to stay and play with him one-on-one. Breakouts, full field, like snaps, a lot of things. Plus, we work a lot with the defense mode, like 3 versus 5, 2 versus 4. And all those things, they make me this picture, then I'm not have to be just on one spot and I have to react in every single move than other team doing. So probably all those things, maybe more, I'm not just remember that. But before you start playing, you have to have system, like you said, Marcelo, they have to know the basics things. And after, when they bring it, something on the table, they can start making their own style. Because before that, you can be like a little child running around getting shots and that's it. But you have to take something from like best players, best coaches, or maybe good players, good coaches. Because sometimes right now I'm looking for rookies and I've seen they doing something, I don't know what's the word. They doing just something, but they didn't understand how this is work for them if they continue doing it. But I can see it, and sometimes I just take it and try to fix it. Maybe this is work for me. Maybe this is work in the game for me. Maybe for my guys. And this is, you'll see the rookies, the young guys especially, they doing something and they're really potential good. So you just have to take something like best from them and figure out and fixing in your mind how you can use this. I mean, skill, run, or whatever.
What's like the most valuable asset when you're looking at like a rookie that makes you say, okay, this kid or this person has potential to do really well in paintball?
Maybe fearless.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Because young players, a lot of them, they're afraid to get shot a lot.
Yeah.
But get shot a lot, but next point you'll see he just keep pushing it and he pay back. And that's what like make me kind of proud of those guys. It's kind of like you guys tell before, like next generation is supposed to be, because they can bring paintball to the next level.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to embrace the pain. You got to enjoy the pain in paintball, because you're going to get your welts and it's going to sting, but you get to dish them out too. So that's what makes it really fun.
Yeah, it is, especially 15 per second, which is
Yeah.
NXL.
Oh, man.
That's super cool.
Yes. We used to shoot the crap out of each other so much, man. We would, oh, dude.
I remember like Waldy, he just bleeding when we played versus Aftershock, when I played with Philly, All Americans. and aftershock just come up and just start like overshooting.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know,
Yeah.
remember like Ryan or somebody said, well, I'm not gonna stop. I'm just running through them, and I'm stop, and I got keep shooting them. And his mouth was bleeding, and just wow. The refs
Jeez.
have stopped the game, and they said, please don't do it because we tried to bring paintball on the next level. And we said, yeah, but I mean they started, so what are we supposed to do? That was funny.
That's it, dude. I know, man. Yeah, if they're gonna get wild, we'll get wild. We'll have some fun, play some paintball. Paintball is not for the weak. It's not for the faint of heart. You know, it's for the warriors. It's for the ones who have thick skin. Those are the best ones in the world because you really have to be impenetrable in so many ways, like to be really good at this game, mentally, physically. You can't let things affect you, even though, you know, you're getting pummeled and beat up and talked too crazy and people are yelling at you and, you know, it gets crazy, but you have to keep your cool and you have to make sure that you stay focused no matter what.
Yeah, it is. It is. You're right.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's an amazing game, man. It's the best.
It's
It
one of the
is.
best games.
And that's why we're playing.
That's it, dude. It's the best ever.
Yeah. So I want to go back into that era because also that era, the early Russian Legion that you were, you know, arguably the best player on. I mean, you were the best player on that team. You were definitely
Yeah.
the superstar that spearheaded that team to so many of those wins in the world championships. At what point did your career start to take that turn where you were the main guy? So you were no longer the negative 100% guy. You were the positive 100% guy.
Yeah, that was time. My ego was higher than me. I think the time when I moved to Philly,
Mm-hmm.
Really?
that was, yeah, that was best what I did in my life. I left Russian Legion and first time I make huge decision in my life.
Mhm.
And when I come to new system, which is American, like I said before, that my guys always tell me that Americans have a different style. That's what I want to see. That's why I left Russian Legion, because Philly give me a lot of things and a lot of different mindset and creative in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Because um, when I moved, the first 6 months, it was like totally nightmare. I didn't know any single word except thank you, hello, that's it. And they
Yeah.
teach me a lot how to speak. They hang out with me. They explaining a lot of things. I mean, I've seen everything from inside, and that's like you said, Marcella. That's how I kind of start growing.
Wow.
Mhm.
I mean, before you went to Philly, you had already won world championships. You were already dominating. And then you moved to Philly. And so I think you're saying like that's where you really developed personally as a person, right?
Yeah, yeah, you're right.
What's the difference? I mean, between American style play and like Russian Legion, do you think? Just more creativity?
Um, you feel more freedom and more freestyle. Like I said before, yes, you have to have your skill level.
Mm-hmm.
But if you don't have your mindset with the right way, and if you're not creative, you can be in the pro. If you see how many teams in the pro right now, how many players in the pro? 200
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
from how many people in the world overall? 40 millions playing. That means a lot if you in this gap, because it's hard to get in, because all the teams scouting, everyone's seen something, but you have to be on some level, then somebody pick you up or somebody teach you a little bit of something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When you put
So
it
more
like that.
creative and more freestyle, I think, more freedom on the field, because you guys, you have you you start playing like at 9 or at 11 years old.
Yeah, 9.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And in our country, it's a little hard to do.
Mm.
So probably when you have this experience, play rec ball, woods ball, and airsoft ball, whatever, you have a lot of different things, and you have different people nearby you, and you are connecting with them, and you communicate with them. That's how your body language give you more and more things, um, more things to bring your game level
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
on the highest point. So
That makes sense. You know, it's so funny that to hear you say that you think the Americans are more creative, because when we watch the Russian Legion of today, or even you back in the day, it seems like you guys are the creative, wild players, you know, out there on your motorcycles, just ripping it, you know, like it's so how does that fit into the system? Do you know what I mean?
well, if you talk about myself, like I said before, when I have my skill, they always tell me you have to push it, you're from player, blah blah blah. And when I feel that I can use my skill, like running and gunning, that's how I start doing more creative things. First of all, I start running on the snake. That's fine. But during the game, it's totally different situation. You have to react more. So I'm start looking different things. It was domination of Russian Legion back in the days because we have a skill much higher than you guys have. Because with every single day we just keep practicing skill, 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 skill. So we don't mind about how many people left in the game. We just keep using our skill level. But after you guys start practicing and you kind of hit this level, which is we have, so we have to start doing some different. And that's how we have more freestyle. Because I was looking, like I said, I was watching back in the days Dynasty, how those kids are running like crazy. Plus, I watching their other teams, how they playing. Because it was always fight between American teams. So we just want to bring on highest level our team. So I feel like, well, I'm young, so I have to do something different because those people cannot do already. They have skill. So I'm more creative, I'm more younger. So let's do it.
Yeah.
Nice.
And man, you did it, man. Like you've had one of the most successful careers in paintball, you know, arguably top player ever to play in this sport. And it's all from that passion. You have passion for the game, and that's why you've been able to do all these things. And the Russian community, man, has just been tremendously supportive. I love seeing like even like the Russian NXL. I saw that they have like an Instagram right now, and it's growing, and everything's, I feel like, growing a lot in Russia as well for paintball.
Do you run
All
the
they're trying to
Russian
do.
Fedorov?
Huh?
Do you run the Russian NXL page? That's you, huh?
No, no, I'm not commercial guy.
Yeah.
Paintball is just hit for me. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. And as it should, you keep it simple, and that's why you're such a phenomenal player, you know. Keep it simple,
Thanks.
and you know how to
Appreciate it.
get
I'm
it
not
done.
done yet.
Oh, hell
I
no,
have
we're
to
not.
make another trophy with you.
Yeah.
Hey, whoa,
No, the work.
whoa.
Whoa, whoa,
Whoa,
whoa,
bro.
whoa.
Whoa, calm
Easy.
down, you two.
You know what's
Get a
funny?
room.
So when we beat Aftershock with RKOs, it was like 7-0 or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Yaya tell me, you owe me right after the game. I mean, what do you mean I owe you? You take the trophy. So next year I jump and hit, and he said again, remember what I tell you, you owe me. So well,
Yeah.
I bring it back.
Wow.
There we go.
Well, yeah, you did. You brought it back. Yeah, that was your first year. So let's kind of go through your time with Philly, and then how you developed from Philly and got to the point you are now.
Let me remember.
It has a little
I
bit ago.
mean, yeah, but I mean, Philly, it's a Philly, you know, it's It just showed me everything from inside. And uh, paintball is not only like professional sport, and you have to go just to practice and practice and every single day. We just, I mean, the Philly guys, they show me that you can be really not friendly. It's not like brothers, you know.
Lifestyle.
They really, I feel like we've been like a brother because they're supporting how we hang out, how we like, how we're feeling each other, you know. So now you'll see some of the players, Jason Edwards, he played with Tampa Bay, but now we play with Sam, Chet, Ryan. It's kind of Philly.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
So yeah, they teach me a lot of things. So I mean, I play with everyone, and it was really great time.
It's so important, like having that brotherhood. It, you know, because it goes onto the field too. That's the same thing, off the field, on the field, having each other's back through everything.
Right, but I never can imagine then uh any other team than Russian Legion can handle me and give me those kind of love what they have, and they can share
I
it
see.
with me because I was young, like I said, and they just jump in a different system, and I just I don't know, I don't have words. It's just like feeling like how they
Mhm.
handle me, how they give me everything what I have.
Mhm.
So it means a lot. It still means a lot, especially like Adam Gardner, how he's like he make his decision, take like some aggressive Russian guy, which he doesn't know any word on English, and he said, "All right, let's try it." That means a
Yeah.
lot.
That was the best decision he made.
And
He
my decision also.
yeah, yeah.
That's a,
Got a lot of wins out of that decision. Definitely.
yeah, we have a lot of second places. The
Yeah.
1 year we have 9 second places.
No shit.
Nine.
Oh man.
Between Europe and USA. It was
Mhm.
unbelievable. It was like one step, always one step.
Mhm. So what would be like your biggest advice to people to get over that step? Because there's going to be people who listen to this who get to the finals of a tournament, who, you know, reach that final round. What's some good advice to make sure that they always secure the bag and get that trophy?
You know, you can't say only one thing they'll bring you on the
Mhm.
first, I mean, on the podium. It just, I don't know. I never keep trying things. I just want to say that do not play and afraid to do in the finals
Mhm.
something, because if you do play regular thing, the people already ready for those things. They're ready for your moves, for everything. Maybe you can be better with your skill, maybe you can be better with like something, but at the end of the day, if you're afraid to try something new, or maybe something which is work, why not?
Yeah.
Because most of the teams are coming to the final and let's see what they're doing. Let's wait, something like that.
Uh-huh.
But they doing like pretty much the same thing. They're just pushing you,
Mhm.
and after that, you're just afraid to do something difficult or different.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Just
got to
keep,
read it.
yeah,
Mhm.
just keep doing like something creative.
Yeah. That's the
Because
truth, man.
paintball for me, it's more like art of the game. Because
Mhm.
if you like I said, it's 200 people who play in a pro, and every single guy have a different style of game, and you
Mhm.
can be equal with anyone. So you just have to be with your own.
Yeah, be you. Just be you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it's incredibly important, man. I think you and Oliver, I'm sure you have been compared to Oliver and Oliver compared to you for your guys' whole career. You were like the Russian version of Oliver Lang, and you guys both were
Mhm.
were just so creative. And I know me growing up, you guys were so fun to watch and learn from because of that. But it's not so easy for a lot of the players that are listening because They go out and they go to their practices, or they get in the finals and they try to be creative, and they they have a minus 100%.
The winner.
The winner. It's tough. It takes years of experience in exploring these things. I think something very valuable that you mentioned was that drill that you did, and I would like, if you don't mind, kind of explaining that a little bit more for the listeners, where you would face the back and your coaches would call out the different lanes and spots that players were shooting, and you had to turn around and run through a certain gap. Can you explain that a little bit better and how you guys practice that for the listeners?
So let's say you're the coach. So I'm staying like face to face to you. So field behind me.
Mm-hmm.
So let's say you set up the 5 players with all the numbers, and he said back left shoot in this lane, snake shoot in this lane. So all the 5 guys, but only one guy maybe have no gun because he's breaking paint, or maybe he's barrel off or something.
Mm-hmm.
Something like something different. And you have to find the way. You have like 5 to 10 seconds to find the way which gap is open for you, so we can shoot people in the back.
Mm-hmm.
So
really
when
cool.
you start doing better and better, you set up like 5 to 10 targets, and which is really difficult because you have to set up everything, kind of imagination on the top, on the side, and everything. We do 5 to 10 because back of the days we have also NPPL and like 7-man. I'm not remember NPPL, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So 7-man also. So as much targets you can imagine in your
in your mind, in your
in my mind. So you better can be. So that's how it's work. So you just put in like boxes, targets, whatever. And when you start growing with this thing, you will feel how we can run through the real people, real teams, and shut them in the back. It doesn't mean you can shoot all 5 of them. At least you can take 1 or 2 or 3 guys. So it just keep your motivation growing.
Yeah.
And
cool.
it's just pushing you, shooting more people and finding those ways. Because when you finally shoot 5 people, it'll be your benefit.
Yeah.
It seems like it would be really good to do on the actual field layout. Did you guys always do it on the actual layout? Yeah. Now, do you put players on the other side of the field to shoot those lanes to keep you honest?
No. At the beginning, you're doing only with the targets.
Okay.
Because can you imagine rookie just running? I'm a jellyfish. I take everything.
That's a fantastic drill. I think everyone listening can go out and practice stuff like that. That's a really, really good one.
If it's help, I mean, I can share it. I mean, I don't mind. It's really good one. Because all your things just in your head.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, visualization, so important.
Absolutely. Yeah, if you don't practice for these kind of movements, you're never going to be able to do the movements when it's game time. You have to train this way. You have to practice these things. Otherwise, it's uncomfortable and abnormal, and it's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least you run through all lanes.
Get shot up.
So if I remember correctly, you played with Philly, but then you went back to Russian Legion in 2010. Is that right? Or was it 2009?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Correct.
So do you mind me asking why you went back to Russian Legion for a little bit? What the motivation was for that and how that time went?
Well, they tell me everything changed in Russian Legion, so we can start the new project and new system from inside.
Mm-hmm.
When I coming back, it was like it was the same. That's why I left them again.
Okay,
mm-hmm.
I see.
That's more insiders, so
sure.
Yeah,
no problem.
Or drama, which you don't have to know that.
Of course. And then from there was Houston Heat. Is that right? You went from there to Houston Heat?
It was Houston Heat for like 2 years, I think.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that was groundbreaking when Houston Heat got formed. Sarge was coming together to put together this super team. Was grabbing players. and that's where that adventure started. How did that conversation go? Were you excited because you're a new opportunity and go and build something great with Sarge?
Well, it was funny because after World Cup with Russian Legion, then my last season, I was going to kind of circle like Colombia, Venezuela to make clinics. So I stayed in Venezuela for like 3 months, I think. Yeah, in my buddy house, and I was thinking, do I have to quit or not? Because this is real life. I have to think about my future, blah blah blah.
Mhm.
So one day, I've got Skype call, and I turn up, and it's Randy's face. It's just, who's this guy? I swear to God, it was my like, and he, I mean, yeah, I'm Randy, la la la. I'm trying to make a new team as well. Let's make this conversation. And we spoke with him like maybe 1 hour. And for somehow he trusts me, I trust him. And right, we sign up. When I come here with Mish and another dude, it was, I don't know, it feelings like kid have first his chupa chups, you know. When we've seen like everyone, like group of people, which is like house and everything, how Mama did just meet us, and was like, damn, that's a feeling so great. It's more than just paintball. It's something different. You start feeling instantly.
Wow.
That was cool. That was really good.
Yeah, they're a tremendous, couple, and they just complement each other so well, and truly bring a really good energy to paintball, and obviously to the team. The team started in what year was it? 2011
12.
or
I
12?
think the team was like, Houston hit, 11. Well, because those guys playing in semi-pro or first division with a different name. So yeah, and we didn't know the name of the team until last moment when everybody come up on the house, everybody have a dinner, and Randy was make his speech, and everybody was exciting, and he said, "We've got name is Houston Heat." And we're just, damn.
There you go.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That was real nice. The feeling is like, you have goosebumps
Yeah.
after you say that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
absolutely.
Houston Rockets, Houston Heat, blah blah blah. So
Do you
that was
like
cool.
NBA? You like watching basketball?
Yeah, I watching basketball, but I like more NHL. I was like,
nice.
totally like I can see 24/7. I mean,
Yeah,
just NHL.
that's a badass game.
It is,
NHL, man. Yeah.
especially the playoffs.
Oh yeah. Who's your favorite team?
I couldn't say I have favorite team, but when I've been in Philly, it was Penguins. But
Oh, yeah.
after then Russians start coming, it was like, damn, it's so many. So I just kind of support Russian guys.
Yeah.
It's hard,
Yeah, and
like make challenge between like Bobrovsky or Ovechkin, so many players, so many good of them.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, NHL is not for the weak either, man. Hockey is brutal. It's a brutal game.
Totally not.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely another extreme sport,
Oh yeah.
I can see that. Fedorov, you like all the extreme sports.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Yeah. Did you ever ice skate?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I actually before paintball. In this town, we playing hockey, but it's totally no rules.
Okay.
Yeah.
What other
no rules?
You just open your door on the freeway and knock someone off a motorcycle.
That actually was that. Somebody can hit you with a stick. Somebody can bump you on the board. So no rules at all.
It's crazy. Yeah, I remember we were in I think we were in Spain at one of the events, and it was Sunday night. We were all hanging out. You were there, and it was like the first time that I had ever gotten to, hang out with you. And I remember you just got up on this statue and did a backflip off this statue onto the ground. And I was like, what the fuck's he doing?
That was me?
Yeah, you had a cigarette in your mouth. You were like, it was like 2:00 in the morning. We had just left the bar. I was like, oh, he's crazy.
It was Spain, or
it was you for yeah, it was Spain. I think it was in yeah, I think it was Saint-Tropez.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think
hey, he's a wild man. He likes to have fun too,
Yeah. I was like, everything that I've gotten to know about you just really explains how you play paintball.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good time.
Yeah.
But when everybody get drunk and everything, that's how I'm playing.
There we go.
That's a good
Heck
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I love that.
Their minds.
But the thing there, though, that I'm trying to say is that you were able to just do a backflip off of this ledge. So, a lot of listeners, a lot of players, everyone recognizes your athletic ability. You move very gracefully. Where does that come from? What kind of training do you do for that, or is that just natural?
Well, before, like I said, I'm running for 400 meters, so it's kind of athletic things. And also we have a coach in our chaos, which he work as kind of specific run. So more movements, plus I play soccer. So I think it just a lot of different sports bring me small things, and I just split everything together.
Yeah.
When I get in a Houston heat, so I have my coaches, like they really work on me with my endurance and my movements. It's kind of keep me stay at the same level or better. So they do a lot of things for me, and it's like I really appreciate what they did.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be working hard. What does like a typical workout week look like for you? Are you in the gym, or do you do any like specific type of training for the tournaments, getting ready for those?
Well, before the tournament, if we talk about gym, it's more like kind of CrossFit things. So my coaches from CrossFit working on me. So they are making a program for me since let's say I have a week. They making like 5 days. So hard training, less hard, less, or just put in like 3 difficult practices, and after 2 less. And they tell me if you keep doing it, your breath will be like really simple. So you're not getting tired, you're not getting anything. So I did today. I almost died because in Houston community is so bad after Russia. It was like, right, I'm done, and I walk away.
It is.
It just coaches, because when I first time meet them at the gym, I didn't know anyone, and I met up one guy and said, so can you do something for me? And he said, what sport you're playing? And I said, paintball. He's like, what? And, yeah, it's paintball. And so can you show me a video? I show him video, and next week he made a program for me, and I just keep working with him and without him. We just like, I really love, I never feel better how, I don't know how to explain it. It just feel when you won't be quit, but you can't, because you coach in front of you, and you just make another jump over your tired, and you just keep pushing. That's what I like to feel.
Yeah. The coaches will keep you going,
Yeah, I hope I hope the listeners understand that too, because I mean, dude, you've got your own trainers that you work with. I mean, we had awesome
trainers. I mean, I just want to be clear, it's in the gym, but if they understand what you needed, they give you everything.
Yeah,
exactly. My point is that you seek out the guidance of a professional in that realm so that you can, be the best to your athletic ability. a lot of players, a lot of paintball players, they don't even go to the gym. So that's the first thing, is you need to get into the gym. You need to get exercising. You know, the divisional players, so many of them are not doing all of the extra things that it takes. They see Fedorov, they see Tyler, they see, you know, all these players, they see myself out there competing, and they don't realize all the hard work that it takes to show up and play. You know, it's a lot of work. It's not just on the weekends.
And you're right. And you can see, I mean, it's not just paintball, it's all over. So people, mostly they've seen benefit what they have already. So let's say Ronaldo at soccer, he already have like trophies, like individual things, but he worked too hard for that thing. So I'm football, your American football, I can imagine how they practice. They are animals.
Dude, animals.
Can you imagine anyone playing paintball, how fast he is? Feels like, damn.
But they're big,
dude,
big target.
But they fast, so it's like things.
Yeah. We've had some of the like running backs, you know, different pro football, American football players come out and play paintball, and they love it. You know, they're like hooked, and they're fast, man. Like you said, they're just like bullets running around there.
Yeah, I mean, some of them really friendly, because Yaya knows a couple guys, and he tell me this guy is really friendly. He always like to party, blah blah blah. This guy really friendly, and sometimes I've seen their conversation. It's really nice how friendly they are.
It is, dude. Yeah, because we're all a community of like, you know, paintball still hasn't made it, you know, quote unquote made it yet, but the pro athletes from all different walks of life, they're like super supportive of what we do and want us to make it. You can feel it. I met Travis Pastrana in the airport this weekend, who's like, you know, the most famous dirt biker of all time.
Hold on, that's the picture you uploaded?
Yeah, Travis. Yeah.
Oh, I was like, who's this guy? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's like the number one most famous dirt biker ever. And he was walking through the airport, and I took a second look. I was like, Travis? And he was like, yo, what's up? You know, super friendly. And then I was like, yo, what's up, man? I'm Tyler. I play professional paintball. You've been like a huge inspiration to my life, because I watched him like when he was a kid dirt biking, and then like what he did. And he inspired me a lot. So I told him that, and he was super intrigued. He was like, well, when's the next tournament? You know, like, what's going on? What do you got going on? And it was just cool to have that, you know, interaction and interest over paintball, because it is super interesting for a lot of people.
It is interesting, but most of the thing, like biggest thing then people not understand was the game. Because like if you like random people coming for the event, what is going on? People shooting, yelling, and that's it. So they didn't know what's going on. So and how you explain? I mean, well, they're shooting, they're yelling. So let's go, kids. It's not our thing.
Maybe it's not for little kids.
Huh?
Maybe it's not for little kids. You know, maybe it's an adult spectator sport.
Well,
kids love it. Kids love it.
But first of all, your parents bring you to the field, right? So they have to understand this is safety. This is like it's not that hunger sport or like angry sport or people not yelling at each other, they're not hitting.
Yes.
So the parents have to understand first.
You're so right. I was at a restaurant yesterday, and this lady started talking to us, and paintball got brought up, and, you know, let her know that I play paintball. And she was really conflicted. And one of the first things she asked me, she said, why do you want to hurt people? And I said, whoa, that's not at all the intention of the sport. It's the intention of the sport is not to hurt each other. It's a competitive mind game that does have physical consequences, because we're shooting paintballs at each other and they do sting sometimes, but that's not what the game's about. And the reality is that's still how some people see the game. So we need to do a better job of explaining that it's not that. And it's, you know, 3D chess, really. That's what it is. That's what is exciting. The big moves, the situational awareness, breaking things down. You know, it's a mental game. It's a strategy game, you know, not a game that's built around hurting each other.
Yeah.
But it's hard to explain, because what parents see, they shooting. I mean, we're shooting. That's the most difficult part.
Yeah. Yep.
But they're
That's
shooting in
true.
video games too. You know, they let their kids play video
Mhm.
games all day because they want to ignore them. You know, they say, "Oh, go to your room, play Call of Duty for 8 hours, where you're seeing blood, guts, and glory." You know, and it's crazy.
Mhm. Yeah.
Right, but physical contact they're not playing. I mean, they're not
Uh-huh.
on the field, so there are kids sitting on computer game.
Mhm.
Mhm.
That's the thing for them.
Mhm.
Yeah, I
And
think
I don't know.
like
Yeah, it's hard part.
Yeah.
it is. It is. But I think as we move forward with social media and everybody, chipping in and doing their part to push it in the right direction, I think that, as we move into the next 5-10 years, it is going to become far more widely, accepted and even hopefully respected even a little bit more as a real extreme sport, because we still haven't even reached that plateau yet, which is you would think is so basic. Like we would be accepted as like an extreme sport that is a sport and that people can, hopefully attain a professional level, be one of the 200 players. And but we're still pushing to get to that level at this moment.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm
So
not with the COVID. COVID
yeah, I
pushing back.
know it's helped us. It's kind of helped paintball. More people are playing paintball right now than ever, which is crazy.
Mhm. It was a good
But
opportunity for sure.
maybe not in certain parts of the world. You're absolutely
Right.
right. It could be just, what we're seeing here in the US has been a really expansionate, but I think you're right. In certain different parts of the world, they're still shut down. And, we see it all the time. They want to play paintball. People, they send us messages all day. They're like, we need paintball.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Sweet.
Europe stuck right now.
Hmm.
Yeah, really
Yeah.
tough. And especially like so many of the leagues over there, you get players from all the countries because it's so close, and so people would drive across borders all the time to go to these leagues, and that you can't do that right now, to my understanding. It's still like that. You were just in Poland, right? You said?
Yeah, the Poland just opened restaurants and everything, so it's pretty
Mhm.
much people feel more freedom, but still difficult to travel
Yeah.
because the minister of of sport, he signed a paper for each person who cross border for our team.
Mm.
So with this one, we go onto the board. They've seen everything, passport, our names. They let us go, but still you have to
Mhm.
make tests for COVID. When you leave country, when you come into the country, it's a difficult process.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Hey,
wild.
Konstantin, do you think that you could walk through like starting out on Houston Heat and then just your time with the team and kind of go year by year, and go over, some of the highlights because you've accomplished already quite a few things within the organization, and I think it'd be fun for the listeners to hear those stories.
Highlights
Yeah, highlight reel.
during the game or during off.
Oh,
Both.
yeah, both. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot of things.
I know.
No, first when Houston Heat will come up, it was like everybody was excited, and I remember then a lot of players and coaches said, "No, Houston Heat is not ready for the." I mean, they're not taking the first place because new team, new format, and new system. They cannot get into the top, and
Mhm.
we got it.
Mhm.
So somehow we broke all the records, and we took first place in series and all over the year. It was everybody was super exciting. So we have a lot of things of the tournament, like during the practices, like when
Oh yeah.
Yaya gets snake in the loader, he's like he I don't know, somewhere in this video on the Facebook, then he played one-on-one versus me and I play with him and just damn, where is it? So
Yeah.
we put snake in his loader, I mean in his pod. So
Oh, a real
no, it
one?
was that snake, that snake.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Half of the dead snake.
Yeah.
So we put snake and filled with the paint. So I
Oh
play with
no.
him. I spent like one pot, two pot. I'm like, damn, where is it? Come on. And finally, something stuck on his loader. And everybody, check your loader, check your loader. And it's fine. No, it's not. He's open up and it was Snake. He was like, broke his gun, just
Oh.
run away. You are motherfuckers. That was really funny.
Dude.
No, we have a lot of small situations, like real funny.
Oh yeah. Yeah. What was it
But
like? Just like, what was it like? Kind of shutting everybody up and doing what they said you would never, you couldn't do. I'm sure that was determination as well, and a big reason why you guys, were working so hard as well and won those.
we've been like, yeah, all those situations, it's kind of pretty much at the practices, we do like impossible situation for us.
Mm-hmm.
And we try and going through so everybody get pissed off on themselves or on somebody. And because we can make this drill, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, it's just every single practice, it's kind of fight versus ourselves, kind of.
It should be.
Yeah, but it was real difficult. Jason brings a lot of good drills. We just keep going. Everybody's just already, damn, we cannot do it, damn. So, and somehow it's work and start getting better, all those situations. And it's really work for us during first and second year for sure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's interesting, man. You got to do the work. That's the motto. You got to always keep working. And then when you think you've done enough work, fucking keep going and keep working. Because then that's when you're going to get the wins.
I mean, paintball, you can be right 100%. This is like in 1 second, 100 paintballs in the air. Mm-hmm. So how can you imagine or reading situation? You can be like, I don't know, like 10 steps ahead. You just have to react instantly what's going on the field. And if you have type of those players, this is bring your team on the next level.
Yeah, you got to be in the moment.
Who has been your favorite player to play with?
In the team?
In what? Yeah, in any team. In any team.
I'm not gonna lie, it's Mishka.
Yeah.
Has to be for sure. You guys are roll dogs. You guys have been doing it together for a long time. Mishka's nasty. How come? What's the reason?
It's just feelings. Like when you understand what your partner doing without any work, and you know he can help you outside of life, I mean paintball life, and inside the field, that means a lot. So, but the players, it might be like my first view is Mishka, but it's, I don't know, probably all him right now.
Mm-hmm. No, it makes sense. Absolutely. Well, we also go ahead, Marsh.
Yeah, and speaking of your new teammate right here, Tyler Harmon. What do you think of Tyler? Did you have a say in this decision, or are you excited? How do you feel about that?
I'm excited because Tyler have a different look. And first of all, when Tyler came up with Dynasty, I was looking for his height because it's definitely, if you look in the small things after break, he's really effective because he's different level and how he can shoot it. Mm-hmm. I cannot with my height, 100%.
Me too.
I will be shooting higher and he can see better. Plus his movements, he's really quick. And those things, I don't know, I'm just super excited. I just want to see, I just want to feel everything. I guess when we play versus you guys, Dynasty versus Heat, and Tyler it was one-on-one or something, and I was like, I shot him in the feet naked because it was Alex Frazier on the Snake. He coming to me, I shot him, he keeps shooting, and I'm not gonna leave the field. He already got shot. So Tyler jumping all over these bricks, and damn, this guy tall. Fuck, I have to do something. And I just, whatever. I start shooting all over. He jump up, I got him on the feet neck. He jumped up again and shot me. And just
Oh, yeah.
whatever. I shot him in the feet neck and walked away. Yeah, I got you first. Yeah, whatever. It's a game.
I know.
No, his passion during the game, it's phenomenal because I remember he's been Boblong, right?
Yeah.
The first team.
Mhm.
Yeah, I remember this like little kid. He was little. He was like
Yeah.
short. He can walk on a snake. So now snake can hide behind him. So it's and all his career. All his career, he's grown with a different type of the coaches and a different type of the people, and that's probably make him like phenomenal player, one of the pieces right now. Because how he aggressive, how he's like out of the field in a pit, I always hearing like his voice, always. He's like totally charge everyone on the fight.
Indeed.
I'm super excited.
You guys got lucky with that one.
I'm so excited, bro. Let's go. Oh, man.
You guys got lucky with that one, indeed. And now you get all of the dynasty secrets. So hopefully, Tyler, you don't give away all my secrets. Hopefully you can at least keep those in there, out of respect. It's like Mishka, bro.
Of course.
I'm like Mishka. You can't go give him my secrets.
Dude, you're my Mishka. You are my Mishka. Yeah.
Marcella, don't forget your IQ. You already make all the secrets in this book.
That's what you think. That's what you think.
But the problem is when I think it's the opposite side.
Yeah.
You not even say all the secrets.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
Nobody say any secrets. No one.
Yeah.
Everybody keep it something in the mind.
Yeah. Yep. You have to.
You
got to keep some tricks in the bag,
Absolutely.
Dude, I want to pick your brain about our coach Todd Martinez and his legacy in paintball. He's one of the most iconic paintball players to ever play in the sport, and we get to learn all of that knowledge as well from Todd. So you guys, I know that the first tournament didn't go as well as planned, and you weren't there, but I'm excited for us both to really get that experience with Todd Martinez there.
Yeah, I mean, Todd, I already played with him in Europe with Breakout Spa, and I really like the vision what he have. He with Breakout what we have, he used people with the right way. He's explaining them. Sometimes he's more like emotional, like we are, but the way he using people in the game, that's what I like it. He's emotional. I understand that, but at the same time, I feel what he's really cares about the players. He's really cares about then everybody can have to be better and better. He's pushing people. That's what I like it. So like I said, when we play with him, he coached me in the Breakout Spot. We find a lot of things. And we kind of feeling each other and help each other to find the right way. And whenever we have funny moments during the game, we just like always laughing. If we're losing, we're losing, but the next tournament will be better. So I just excited, and also with Todd, and wants to eat pizza with him. It's a Mario guy. He loves pizza.
It's a Mario guy.
Yeah, Mario. Let's go, baby.
He likes wings too.
We call Middle Bunker Mario because of him, I think. That's what I'm guessing.
That's hilarious.
That is funny.
Dude,
yeah,
so funny.
Todd's great. I got to play for him for a couple of years over on Infamous, and he brings a lot of joy to the game. He expects a lot out of you. He's an energizer. He's a fantastic coach for sure. Definitely a lot of emotion.
Yeah. I mean, just like watching Push when I was a kid, like Todd, when he's like getting ready in the morning in the mirror and he's tying his headband on and being all crazy, that's Todd. That's him. That's just who he is. And he's just there to, make sure that we're charged up and ready to win.
I remember the most funny
Yeah.
thing for me then Todd hit the pool on the golf cart.
Oh no.
It was like, damn,
Oh.
who is it? Oh yeah, now I understand. No, he is super psycho. He was super psycho in
Oh,
his paintball career. So now he's our coach, and I love it. I just really
yeah.
love it.
It's perfect
I
for
know,
you.
man. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm making backflips with him, through pizza each other. So that's fine. I jump on his stomach, make a backflip, eat the pizza.
That's hilarious.
Yep.
Did you,
Yeah.
Konstantin, did you watch those videos when you were younger in Russia, like the push Sunday drivers, things like that? Did you guys have those videos over there?
Which hold on, which what video are you talking about?
Push and
Push?
Sunday
Push.
drivers.
Maybe not.
No. Wow.
Hold
These
on,
are
hold on.
I'm sure he has seen it. I know you've seen it. 100%.
I might watch long time ago.
long
Dude, I'm
time.
bringing you the DVDs. I'm bringing them to you for practice. I have them
I
all
have
here.
them. I probably have them, but you know,
Yeah.
my thoughts is I didn't like watching winnings. I always watching losing games. So maybe when I get an old, so I can show my kids and everything, like, oh, that's your dad was like benefiting,
Yeah.
like winning. But for now, I mean, for me, the means only losing, because when you lose, you've seen all your gaps open to work on skill or teamwork or whatever. So probably that's why I didn't watch Bush.
Do you watch?
I mean, I think I watched, but a long time ago.
Yeah.
Do you watch a lot of film now? Do you watch your guys' games?
When we're losing, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
When
What
I
kind of-
watched last event, it was like, for me, I can be on the sideline so a couple years ago when I hurt my leg. When I was on the sideline, I was like almost jump on the field because I can't stay. So when they losing or winning, it just always feeling like I have to be there. I have to be, but I cannot. So at that time, or then they play World Cup and they play this event, I was like, damn, I have to be there. I'm nervous. I didn't sleep. I was like insane. I mean, that was bad feeling ever.
Yeah, I can only imagine, dude. And I'm sure, oh, man, I can't fathom what you've been through actually since COVID started, and not being able to like see your paintball family and train the way that you are used to training. And, you know, it's just crazy what you had to go through, but we're so happy that you're finally back. You're in America right now, and you're going to be playing in the next event, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm happy too.
Heck yeah. Dang, man. It's got to be wild.
Where are you guys practicing this weekend? Who are you playing?
We're going to San Antonio.
X Factor.
X Factor, maybe somebody else will join us.
Nice. That's a great field.
Yeah, they have real great. They have really nice reefs. Sometimes the people come in and smoke them, but just
Yeah. They have the best stuff
no,
there.
Alex have a really nice field. All those people are friendly. All those guys, I love them.
And you might even get some barbecue. Sometimes he, busts out the barbecue and helps everybody out. It's the best, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. The ribs, the sausage, all that stuff out there. Yeah, the smoker. Man, it's fantastic. Fantastic.
Yeah, it is.
Swallowing my mouth of the
I'm hungry.
So we talked a lot about the game, and I know it's something I'm interested in, because this is a conversation we have with all of our guests, as far as professional paintball and growing the sport. What kind of changes do you think we need to make? Do you think, or if you think we should make any changes to the format or the style or how we're filming it? What kind of things should we be doing to help take paintball to the next level?
That's a tough one.
It is, man.
The $1 million question.
Whenever the NXL do and all the players clinics try to make popular this sport, that's work, but most of the problem it's economic
Mm.
because the parents who wants to bring those kids in the game, it's it's tough because when you, let's say, compare with hockey, you buy equipment once, you pay for the lessons like somehow, but paintball, you don't know what's gonna be on your future,
Hmm.
and that's most difficult question in their minds. So what for?
What for?
Because
Exactly.
yeah, you can go weekends play with the guys, but this is the stuff. I mean, for parents,
Hmm.
we have to explain to parents. Then if we bring more kids, um, we can like just growing more and more. Maybe like any TV taking like
Hmm.
streaming us, and that will be more people interested in this game. But America did a lot for paintball. That's why you guys growing a little bit uh, faster than any other country. Because in my country, if you come in and ask, "Do you know what's the paintball?" They say, "Yeah, yeah, we're playing the woods. We have nice shish kebab. We take like meat and everything. We drink." That's how
Yeah.
people know the sport.
Mm.
Well, the I don't know schools. Boston did a really good job to select the players.
Hmm.
In California, you guys have a huge field. I think this is more um, places when people play paintball. Because if you go Badlands, people playing in the woods and for weekends just for fun. But if it will be more domestic events during the between maybe school camps or university, they'll be give us more benefit.
Hmm.
Because right now paintball growing just in America. I don't know about Europe, but America did a lot of things for that thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And right now, more than ever, it's you ask fields and stores, and people are playing a lot of paintball and buying paintball gear. And it's it's really blossomed quite a bit because there's not much else that people can do. There's so many things that have shut down and may have shut down. I mean, forever. I don't know, depending on how things go. And paintball, has been an outlet where people can stay healthy and get out and have some fun. But hopefully we can see that kind of an effect start to take its place around the world. And, I'm hoping that globally that paintball is going to blossom in the same way, where they're going to realize that this is one of the best things that we can still do, and stay safe and be healthy and still have fun and do all the things that, you know, um, that we want to do. We want to enjoy our lives, and paintball is a great way to do that.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true.
Hopefully.
But I don't know. It's any sport. If you've seen how they're growing, it's really simple to watch. Because
Hmm.
let's say hockey, the all dynamics between one thing that's puck,
Yeah.
soccer, ball, volleyball, basketball. It's only dynamic about one thing. So
Hmm.
paintball, it's more difficult for people who watch it.
Totally.
So yeah, I don't know. It's hard to make them understand game during the TV. I mean, if they watching TV through the
Hmm.
TV, I don't know.
No, yeah, you're right. And we had a Hollywood film director on the show, Esham. He's a really cool guy, and we were
Hmm.
talking about different ways that we can, you know, put this on screens for people to digest. And there's still so much work that we have to do with paintball before we can make it to where it's digestible, just like football. American football. With the first down. And everything. There's so many details that go into that game, but we have to educate the viewers. And then once we do that, then they'll know a little bit better what's going on. But yeah, we do have a lot of work ahead of us.
Yeah,
That's for
that's a
sure.
lot.
Yeah.
maybe try different format. Like, so we used to try kind of game. It was 2-on-2, but 4 people in each team playing at the same time. And the rules is so you have bottom like a flag 5 feet before banner, and 2-on-2 they playing. If they out of paint, he can run back, hit his player, and his player come up in the game during the game. So it's like a hockey, they switch in squads.
Interesting.
If you get shot, you just run back, but it's
sounds fun.
It's like
it's fun, but it's difficult. You have to be physically ready for that format. So I played this format with the guys in Ukraine and in Russia, and to be honest, we play until 3 points. Yeah, race to 3. That was tough. They dying. So you have to be you have to be physically ready for this format. So I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe I explain you later, like what's the game format. But
we should do that at practice. We'll do it this weekend. We'll run that.
I don't know if X Factor will be ready for that.
Yeah.
And also, this is not the full X-Ball field. It's maybe 3/4.
Oh, whoa.
So it's a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
But it's more fun. It's more individual technique. Like you showing people your skill, how to work together. The body language means a lot. You have to hear everything, because people who stand behind the net, they can't see it. They only hear your guys. So, and they jump into the game, like during the hockey, they switch in squads.
Yeah.
So it's less reps, less players, more paint, everything what people like.
A lot of action.
And also maybe
a lot of action.
Yeah, it's a lot of action, and it will be less cameras on the field. And I think that they might be like can fix better view or replays.
I think you're absolutely right. I've always been a huge advocate of like 2-man or even 3-man. But then I'm also a huge advocate of like 100 on 100. I think that would also be. I
never play this format. I've seen you guys make this HK Army super fast. Just damn everything, grenades, shooting.
Dude, it's
I've
crazy.
seen how 2 people try to jump on the flag, but they cannot make it.
Oh no. They get
That's
obliterated.
cool.
You've never played that kind of paintball?
No, my first time rec ball, I played in X Factor Field 2 years ago.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
I played 10 and 10. Yeah, that was my first time. It was super fun.
Dude, you gotta play some.
It was super fun. How I get shot. It's just, I look at the end. Am I clean? It's just, I'm clean.
Yeah, it's a little like 10-man is wild, it's a wild style.
Yeah, but also X Factor have a nice field with the helicopter, like 2 floors, bunkers. It's pretty nice. It's more fun.
It is, man. They've done a really good job out there. They've done such a good job at that X Factor paintball park with everything. And it's so much fun.
Absolutely. Well, shoot, man. Let's see. Ty, you got any questions from our?
Yes.
Go ahead.
Absolutely. Here, do you have the list too, or do you want me to dip into it? So our Discord has some questions for you. Our Patreon supporters, huge shout out to them. We have Chris, who he is wondering why. I'm not entirely sure what it even means. Why did he do the thing he used to do with his sleeves? Do you know something with your sleeves that you used to do?
Yeah, it was so the sleeves when we have like on our jerseys. So remember, we have kind of pajamas.
Yeah.
So it's not a jersey what you guys have. We have like pajamas. So when it's getting wet or it's getting like dirty, it's going down. So you're not feeling your gun and everything. That's why I put sleeves all over here. That's why refs tell me you can like have it here. because if ball getting inside, we cannot see the shot and everything.
Mhm.
But it was just for that, because if it's getting wet, they go all the way down. That's why I have to go all the way out.
Oh yeah.
But
I
we have
remember it.
pajamas.
That was the OG. That was the original stuff. Yeah.
People crazy about these pajamas. They ready buy pants for $300. I mean, dude, I mean, this is just pajamas. I have them at my house. I have only one left and one jersey. I'm not gonna sell it. Don't ask me.
You can't sell it. You can't.
Good for you.
Yeah.
No, never.
Those uniforms were definitely legendary.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's just such a
not the gear, uniform.
Yeah.
With the stars.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Legendary.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Do you want to tackle?
Yeah, I got a question from Garrett Hobbs, also number 33. Shout out to him. But he wants to know what you attribute to the most that has helped you lead. What has led you? He kind of wrote this wrong. What do you attribute has led you to having one of the most successful careers in paintball? Is it motivation? Is it the people around you? You know, like what do you think it is?
I think my parents.
Wow.
Because they gave me freedom. They, like I said, in Russia, paintball, nobody knows about it. And I grown in a small town, which is like 12,000 people.
Yeah.
So they let me choose whatever I want. So I choose paintball. They said, well, we'll see. Maybe it's work, maybe it's not. At least he's not on the street, not smoking, not taking anything, those stupid things. So probably, my parents.
Yeah, man, God bless them, man. That's amazing. We got a shout out from Steve Stavi Beats. D's on Docks, baby. He's doing a shout out on the D's on Docks. So we're gonna have some fun with that once we see Ronnie in Texas out there. And then Garrett Hobbs has another question, just in regards to your favorite type of drill to work on for gun skills. Do you have a favorite drill for gun skills that you do?
I would say non-snap, like movements with shooting. So before I do if I do my own, so I try to get tired, so I make like slides back and forth. When I get tired, I'm start kind of making moves and shooting the target with different angles.
Yeah.
So this is probably my favorite one.
Yeah, totally, man. Gets you conditioned and gets you dialed in. Absolutely.
Yeah, because when you get tired, you can't thinking. It's only your reacting and your memory muscle.
That's right. Yeah, it's crazy what the body, the human body, man. Whoever made us, they really hit a home run. Whoever's out there in the intergalactic or wherever we came from, really did a tremendous job of designing us. Because, like you said, whenever you get to a certain point physically, something takes over. And you're running off of this hardwired system, and you're running off of your instincts, and you're making these decisions that aren't really thought about. They're just felt, and they come naturally. And it's pretty wild once you push your body to those limits, what you can accomplish at that level.
Yeah, you're right. It's better explanation than I have.
Do you believe in aliens? Speaking of intergalactic, do you believe in aliens?
I don't know. Something like pushing us. Something.
Yeah. Something's pushing us. You're gonna learn
I
that
don't know.
alien right there.
When I hit this door with motorcycle, somehow I'm flying and I'm staying alive. So
hey,
maybe my angels that you're safe.
See, it was,
maybe
you can't see them. They saved you.
That's crazy. Yeah.
They're definitely looking out for him. I'll tell you that much.
So I got a question, Konstantin. What's life going to look like after paintball? How much longer do you think you have in the game, and what do you plan to do, or what do you already do outside of playing?
Well, when I get bored, that's how I stop paintball. But I don't know, it is happening.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like cooking. I like riding motorcycle. I like do my own things. Like whenever I feel in extreme, like you said, Marcelo, before. So that's what I'm trying to go with. But right now, paintball is back in my life, and I want to like focus on that thing because I'm not trying to, and I'm not thinking too much step ahead of me. Because when you're planning and something doesn't work, you upset more with those things. That's, I mean, as much as I have fun with the paintball, with the team, as much as Houston Heat want to keep me, I will stay.
That's a big statement that you just made there. That you can learn a lot from what you just said there. Just being in the moment, in the now. That's amazing, dude.
That's how every single point we can plan in the next point.
That's it. That's it, brother.
True. That's true.
Yeah.
Man, well, I'm ready to drop it on that one, man. Ty, you got anything else?
Well, I gotta get Trucker George's question in here.
Okay.
He was just wondering, why did you choose number 88? And if do you enjoy vodka? That was his other question.
Well,
He loves
with
vodka.
88, it just happened. Because Mishka have 77, I just look at everyone numbers and just look around. Well, I don't know. I was thinking about 8, but it's too short. And I asked, can I have 88? Yeah, okay. So it just happened. But after I thinking why I choose this one, but around my life, I can see a lot of 8s. I don't know. For some reason, I've seen them all over.
Yeah.
So maybe something click in my mind. Maybe something pushing me with this. Aliens.
Aliens.
Yeah.
Infinite aliens. Infinity. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing, dude. Yeah, and that's a powerful number. Just like whenever you have two numbers together, and it's like the infinity symbol as well. 88 is definitely a power number right there.
That's what I'm taking.
Yeah, baby. Let's go. And shout out to HK Army one time. He's rocking a HK tank top. You know, we all of us sitting here, we have the best sponsors in the world. They take care of us and make sure that we're all dialed in and ready to play.
Absolutely. So, all right, guys. Well, let's see. Fedorov, where can our listeners keep up with you? And you know, is there anything exciting that you're going to be doing besides the NXL and all that good stuff?
Well, yeah, I mean, we're trying to figure out the pro school with Yaya. Some of the clinics maybe after next event. Cool. So right now, because that's first my event and we didn't know if I come in or not, so I get my visa. So probably next couple of weeks, I'll try to figure out all the schedule for that thing. Maybe me and Mishka, maybe just me, maybe somebody else will join this. But right now we're just planning.
Are you gonna stay in the U.S. after NXL, or are you gonna go back to Russia, and then are you gonna stay here until the next event?
After this event?
Yeah.
After this event, I go back to Russia, but after next one, we're planning to do clinics.
Okay, cool.
Because we're not ready for that. I mean, I was not ready. Then I just jump into my life again, and I was too excited to meet everyone. That's why we didn't plan anything. But after next event, definitely do something.
Cool.
So did this it recently happened where you were allowed to make the adventure over? Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how, but
yeah,
nobody can have this. No one can have visa. Yeah, I just
you got it.
I just got it. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't set up in my mind how this has happened.
That's tremendous, man. Yeah, it says number 88 symbolizes fortune and good luck. So you definitely manifested that into your reality there with your number.
Wow, sweet. I like it.
That's what it says here. Yeah, well, hey, brother, we can't thank you enough for coming on the show, and we're excited to get everything rolling here. And, you know, so happy to have you back in the paintball game in America and ready to play in the next NXL paintball event, which is tremendous. So we can't wait to see you soon, and you keep having fun, brother.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate. I mean, finally
Yeah.
seeing you.
Yeah, dude, I know.
Not just on the podcast, so I can join your live and your podcast here. Thank
Yeah,
you very
dude.
much. Appreciate it.
Totally, dude. It's
Oh,
an
the
honor,
honor-
man.
Yeah.
Thank
it
you.
is.
See you
brother.
soon.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
brother. See ya. Peace.
Peace.
That was a good one. That was a great episode. Really, really interesting perspective. Fedorov is a fun person to talk to. He has a lot of insight, and his mindset is very unique, and I think that's what makes him such a creative individual on the paintball field. He doesn't think like most, and I'm sure as you guys were able to pick up, he's an outside-of-the-box kind of guy. Fedorov is one of the most clutch players to ever play the game. He has stepped up in the biggest moments so many times, so to hear his mentality and how he approaches the game was really fantastic. PTG listeners, if you guys enjoy the show and you would like to support, please head over to ptgpaintball.com and check out our website. You guys can become a supporter of the show by signing up via our Patreon, and that will automatically link you to our Discord. And our Discord is absolutely lit. Our Discord members get to ask our guests questions. They get to interact with us. We do tons of really cool stuff with and for them. So you don't want to miss out. Again, you can sign up for any level, and you will be added into that chat. And it's just a really great time with the PTG fam. All right, everybody. Until next time, we will see you very, 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 very soon.